I was an electronics technician in the Navy. I was in communications. I was an electronics technician. And our division also had some radar guys in it that would work on the radars. And so if one of us would go up in the rigging of the ship, I was on a ship for a couple of years, messing with the antennas, communication antennas, they'd hang a big sign on the radar that says, "Don't turn this on, man in the rigging." Because if they turned it on while we were up there, what would happen? We would get cooked, okay? Radar range. I always had a bad feeling about them when they came out. The microwave ovens were developed by the German scientists under Adolf Hitler to feed the German troops on the Russian front. So they could, get hot food to these guys in cold conditions, really, really efficiently and quickly. But the Russians ended up defeating the Germans. They called them radiosimer ovens, the Germans did. And they got these ovens and they did some research with them. And based on that research, they banned the use of microwave ovens in Russia for like 30 years, 40 years. I had students actually 20, 30 years ago that came from Russia. And they said, wow, everybody here has a microwave oven. They're illegal in Russia. When Putin came into power, that changed. I don't know what they were doing. Population control. The thing about microwave ovens, and we go over this more in nutrition, they destroy like 60 to 80% of the nutritional value of the food that's heated in them. But it turns almost everything heated in there into a carcinogen, which means what? Cancer causing. There's a lot of cancer, and there's a lot of microwave ovens. And most people don't know this. I think that's kind of a disservice that we don't say, hey, by the way, don't use a microwave oven or you're probably going to get cancer. And the thing about water, it denatures water. If you heat water in a microwave oven, see, the way that microwave ovens heat things up, water is a polar molecule, H2O, right? Hydrogen, 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. So the thing is, the hydrogen side of that molecule has 2 electrons. The oxygen side has 16 electrons. So it's more negative. So that makes that molecule polar. It's like a magnet. If I took a tub of water and took some rubber duckies and glued some magnets onto the back of them, and I'd spread them out evenly around that water, after a certain point of time, they'd all be clumped together in one clump in the middle. Because what we say about water is attractive and adhesive because of this nature. But because it's polar, positive on one side, negative on the other side, the way a microwave oven heats things is by changing the polarity of that energy in the oven. It's AC, alternating current, which means it goes from plus to minus, plus to minus, plus to minus. So I'm getting light here from that's like 60. It's changing polarity 60 times a second. They used to call it 60 cycles per second. Now they call it hertz, named it after a rental car company. I don't know what's going on there. In a microwave oven, micro means million. And this is actually changing polarity 1 billion times a second. Positive, negative, 1 billion. You can't even imagine that. So this polar molecule going back and forth in this energy field, literally billions of times a second. And what it does, it tears it apart on a subatomic level. So that guess what? It's not water anymore.